ready?
Yeah.
Why you always stand like out of frame so much?
I don't know. I'm like not trying to block the whole truck.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Frostbite Garage. Today on the channel, we're back working on the 53 Chevy. On today's agenda, come over here, we're gonna be putting on 4-barrel intake, some headers, and a 4-barrel carburetor.
Holly
Carburetor. Of course, got all these parts. So we'll be tearing into that today. So let's get working on that. We'll start now. No, it doesn't. All right, so we're gonna be removing all the old carburetor, exhaust, intake. We gotta relocate this fuel filter or oil filter. Probably just move out of the way for now. Disconnect vacuum. Oh, that just broke right off.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe that's why it didn't start so easy. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and tear into this, pull all this whole everything that come off this side and exhaust, and we'll get going with that.
Our wonderful temporary fuel tank setting.
It did its job. And we gotta pop all these 9/16ths off here for the exhaust. Yeah, what does that smell?
That's the fuel line you guys are smelling.
Oh,
And the fuel that was going through it.
that's a great, lovely fuel that was in there.
Yeah, I don't know what was in there. I still haven't figured that out.
So anybody that hasn't worked on these straight sixes, they have these little exhaust and manifold and intake manifold. They're held by these little spade clamp or the clamps that just go around it, pull it down. So the exhaust manifolds don't go through the exhaust or intake or anything like that. And then last time we were working on it, we disconnected the throttle and the choke lever here. High idle and the choke lever, I should say. But those are already, get those up out of the way. Don't poke me in the eye or something. This line that broke, that's actually the vacuum. I think got vacuum wipers on it. So that's what that is. All right, so we'll continue with moving these intake bolts. Get these out of the way. And they're actually coming off fairly easy. I was surprised. Thought it would have been a lot harder than that. Oh yeah, I gotta take out this throttle cable. That's got a nail in it or something. Oh yeah. Throttle cable is held in by a nail. Pretty awesome. Good job. So, between the intake, or the 2 long ones are the outside, and there's 4 short ones on the inside. If you wanted to, you could just turn these sideways, and it'll come off. But we're just removing them all. Just get them out of the way. So we're gonna clean off the whole surface. So we can either try to pop these bolts on the bottom here for the exhaust, or we just cut it. What do you feel like doing, Nick?
What, the exhaust?
Yeah, you just want to sawzall it?
Probably. Depending on where it's connected, how it's connected. We got to remove the whole thing anyways.
Yeah.
Might just drop with the brackets.
It's off.
The whole exhaust?
Yeah, everything's off now.
Kind of figured that might happen.
So that's awesome.
One job down.
I think there's an exhaust leak right there. Just a little one. As you can see, it looks like maybe right there. I'm not sure. I'm no expert, but it might have been right there. All right, so got this off, just hanging. It dropped down, so we're gonna crawl under there and just cut the exhaust off real quick. These right here are actually alignment rings for the intake. We won't be using them on the new one. They don't work with the new intake. There's usually a ring in here. So those gotta be taken out. next down here.
Probably as high as I can, huh?
Yeah, probably close to the oil pan. You got her?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, let's try to fish this thing out of here now. All right, so take that spring up. Oh, lost the spring, don't need it. So here's your all throttle cable linkage. Here's the mechanic. Oh, can't really see it, but...
Yeah, let's get in there.
Yeah, so you just push pedal down, a little pivot point, but none of this is going to work with the Holley carburetor, so it's all going to be taken off. So, and they're just little clips that you just remove.
Yeah, who needed that clip?
Yeah, the clip disappeared. Alrighty, so that's off there. Gas pedal got to be removed. So we're going to go over here and just wire wheel all these surfaces. I don't know, these safety glasses are constricting my view because they're so dirty. So you know they're good. Use a stripper here. All right, so got all the surface cleaned up there. This is actually casting. It's not the gasket, just metal. But so we got this off, disconnected, cleaned up all the surfaces. We'll get some gaskets. I'm gonna go see if we got some orange RTV just to put on there to help hold them so they don't move around. So we'll get the gaskets. And these are just regular stock steel gaskets. So probably put some orange RTV around the exhaust to just help with the heat a little bit in leaks. So let's see if we can find some orange RTV. All right, so we just got stuff laid out here on the bench. I'm just gonna take and put some of this high temp, this ultra copper around the gaskets on these a little bit. Just help seal it up. We got some orange RTV, ultra copper on there. We're just using these Felpro gaskets, part number MS9193B, in case anybody's wondering. Got to do some customization. Well, that's a little guy. All right, that's for later. All right, so like I said, we got a Holley 390 CFM carburetor. We just sprayed it out with some brake clean real quick. Set on there. And then do you have the cable?
Cable?
For the throttle? So we're gonna have to go to a throttle cable. So this will be here like this. This will run over into the firewall somewhere over there. Like so. That should work. In the bracket. All right, so got the carburetor on. Linkage is all good. Run some vacuum line for the wipers. I'll tie that in here in a second. Right now we're working on the gas pedal. The old one didn't work, so we went to eBay and bought a cheap universal gas pedal here. Just mounts right to the firewall with 2 screws. Came with a cable. So we'll be installing that now. We got the old one already out of the way. You can see we're gonna be putting that one in here. All right, so got some fuel in it. We just filled the bowls. Carburetor, got this vacuum line. Oh, there's one more vacuum line. You want to grab that? I think there's a plug on that carburetor over there, Nick.
Yeah.
You want to grab it for me? So it's in there. Throttle cable's all hooked up, ran in there. Gas pedal. Got gas pedal hooked up. It's about the same location as the stock pedal was. We'll have to see when we're driving how it actually feels.
I don't see any plugs.
On the front? Turn it upside down. The blue one?
What?
Oh. Alright, so we're gonna go for a start and see how she runs. If she runs. Alright.
All right,
ready to shut it off just in case.
Huh?
You're neutral?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, we're going for a start. See if she runs. She'll be loud. Open headers.
Ready? Sure.
Yeah, do it. Well, we didn't break anything. She still runs, so that's a good sign. Actually, idle's pretty good.
Yeah,
You gotta put another spring on the throttle return. It doesn't come back all the way. So we'll be adding another spring on there, and then just tightening up a few things, and it should be done. All right, so let's feed. See if we can get this choke cable to work. That'd be cool. Not that we'll ever use the choke cable, but you know, it'd be nice to have it. Yeah, so you want to go work your choke?
Yep. Which one were we using? The choke?
Yeah.
The actual choke?
Yeah. So you pull it. God damn it. Why do you keep doing that?
Because I'm not sitting in the truck.
Okay, now go the other way.
Back in?
Yeah. As far in as it goes?
Yep.
We hold it, leave it there for a second.
I love the horn.
Yeah, always got it right in my face.
Of course.
Okay, try it now. Okay, go off. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Sweet.
Choke works. She runs and idles. So we got the intake all finished up. Headers are on there. Still open headers. We gotta work on the exhaust. That's probably gonna be another episode, but runs on this carburetor. Actually runs pretty good. Fires right up. Don't have a problem there. Still gotta finish the fuel line. The pump's bad, so we got a new fuel pump we're gonna throw in there. We're gonna redo some lines, and then we also got a new tank and stuff coming. But that might be on a different episode. But today we're gonna finish up, or this, we'll be finishing up the fuel system with the fuel pump, some fuel line, and we might do a tune-up on it. We don't know yet, but she's in here, runs good, gas pedal works. I bent this bracket a little bit because it wasn't returning letting it return all the way, but it seems to be good now. So I just bent this bracket back, but she's working good. So we'll go ahead and finish up fuel system and call it a day. That's a professional weld right there, in case you were wondering. Hey everybody, back here working on 53. Today, we got the carburetor and stuff on, so right now we're going to work on the fuel pump. Which on a straight 6 of this right here. We got a new one. Right there, the Carter. That's a premium made in Mexico. So, it's like way better than China because that's like GM original coming from Mexico. So, we're going to jump in. Already got one line off for the carburetor. We're going to jump in and get this line off. Pull the pump. I got to swap out these 2 fittings here. So we'll jump in and do that now. All right, so ever working an old Chevy, everything is 1/2 inch, 9/16 and 5/8. The way it should be. Then you should have 2 bolts on each side of the pump, which should be a 1/2 inch. I need something to stand on. I'm vertically challenged. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Got fuel pump out. Oh man. I got old fuel on my hands. Disgusting. All right, so we got the old fuel pump off. Here's what the old one looks like. Here's the new one. Little different style, but it replaces this one. This one's rebuildable. We could probably get a rebuild kit. We might hold on to this one and rebuild it later. But one problem, you can see this flange is thicker on the new one. Just a little bit. So we might have to get some bolts because, yeah, see, these bolts don't fit all the way through. So I'm gonna go look for some bolts. We'll come back. Might have to go to the store. I don't know if we got any around here that'll work. But let me go find some bolts real quick and get back to this. All right, back here working on the fuel pump. You can see down there, got the fuel pump out. Swapped over these fittings right here. We had to swap these from the old pump, both sides. Got some black RTV to hold the gasket on so it doesn't fall out when I'm trying to reach down there. Get it in. Found some longer bolts. Good thing there's Chevy parts everywhere around here. I just look over, found fuel pump bolts from the other truck. So we're gonna throw that on there, get this fuel pump back in, and finish plumbing up the fuel system. Be good to go after that. Fries are done. All right, so we're gonna take this just like this and try to get down in there, get these bolts started. Possibly. We'll see. It's kind of hard to get down here. I'm getting caught on everything as I'm getting down here. All right, we got the fuel pump down in there. So now, got to run the fuel line back down, but I'm going to disconnect it. Probably blow some brake clean through it to make sure it's cleaned out. Jeez, Nick. Nick's working on an oil filter bracket. I just said mount it back to the intake manifold, but he doesn't want to. So we're going to be changing that, I guess. All right, so next thing I'm going to work on is this vacuum line here for the distributor. The old one went to a fitting. So what we're going to do is just like cut it off, run a piece of hose to the carburetor. All right, so got the fuel pump in there, fuel line coming up, looking into the carburetor. So got the line off from the tank. I'm gonna go and hook it by the back of the tank, and we're gonna flush it out, make sure it's all clean. And then here we got the vacuum line, just zip tied it on there, so they both flow around the back carburetor. Nick's working on the bracket for this. Be mounted here, come off the fender and then down. He's working on that, but we'll be taking a break for a minute and then we'll come back and finish up the fuel system and that bracket for the oil filter. All right, we'll take this away from you then.
Right there. Take this off.
Well, yeah, no, it's at a different angle. I'm just sliding this hose back down.
Should we test drive it? Oh, you're squirting fuel everywhere.
Because I'm lowering that down.
I swear you just want to start a fire.
I like fires.
I know. Should we test drive it? The driveway?
Test drive it. Well, it drawed fuel now, so you should be able to put the tank in the bed.
That's what I'm doing right now. If it'll reach.
So we got that. Sweet.
Duct tape. That's what I need.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
What need some duct tape for?
Make sure it stays in the tank. I gotta make sure my pickup tube doesn't leave the tank.
So we got a fuel tank in the back now. You know, just hold it down with some duct tape.
There we go.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Not going nowhere. Now we got a fuel system. We're going to let it run for a little bit.
Make sure it doesn't. I guess I could open it. Yeah.
Yeah, just let it run for a minute. Just make sure it's not leaking fuel. Make sure it's pumping fuel still.
Make sure I can rev it up and down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds great. I can't believe how well this thing runs.
Are you off the gas pedal?
I'm off. We should have got a tack.
Shuts right off.
Yeah, it runs great. Timing's great.
Well, there it is. She runs pretty good. Just had to adjust the idle a little bit, mess with that bracket. It's still not releasing all the way. But, yeah, there you go. We'll throw the air cleaner on there, and that should finish up this video. All right, everybody. So that finished off this episode of Frostbite Garage. See, we got the 4-barrel end, headers. Still got the exhaust finished, but we got the relocation bracket or oil filter. And she is good to go. We got our new fuel pump. It's pumping fuel. fixed a leak.
New gas pedal.
Got the new gas pedal installed. See that?
Amazing.
Got new gas pedal right there. Got her in there. Works out pretty good. So we're gonna just back it out, drive it out the driveway. See, this has yet to be on the road. We're gonna drive it out in the back end just because.
Just for fun.
I go drive around the driveway and then back in.
Yeah. I forgot where reverse was.
Beautiful sunny day in Alaska. You go drive it.
Shut it. Shut the door.
Do you have brakes? It didn't do anything?
Yeah, we're not going very fast. Who needs brakes? We got a manual. Oh my god. Ooh, that's reversed.
I thought you got to double clutch it.
Oh my god, it's driving.
It's driving. You got to double clutch it, remember?
No, I don't remember. I just stay in second.
Nick's happy. You don't have brakes at all, though?
I don't think so. Well, that was idle versus.
You don't have brakes, though, so you might want to stop it here.
Don't worry.
How do I get out?
I don't know. This one.
I don't...
Isn't there a door handle down there at the bottom?
Oh, yeah, down here.
It's just out getting up to town. You hear the heater come on?
No, I'm not hearing
Yeah.
heater.
Well, windshield wipers. Oh yeah.
Good to go.
Definitely got to work on the brakes.
All right, everybody. This episode of Frostbite Garage is done. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to get a fuel tank in this, do a full tune-up, and finish the exhaust. And this thing should be able to drive down the highway at that point, which will be cool. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned. You have anything to say, Nick?
We'll see you next time.
Are you happy? Are your
Yes.
truck's running?
Always happy.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.